Good morning, everyone. Hope you are well. First thing in the morning here. Watch the following video. This is fairly simple stuff. This is like basically review and one slightly new topic, but it's quite easy, I think. And again, if anyone's confused, excuse me, I'm always here. So let's get to it. Welcome to Sacred Heart Homeschool. I built a little template for this thing. So exercise 9 in the workbook, is irregular imperative forms. If you remember, imperatives are commands that you say to somebody. If you want to tell a person to walk, you say ambula. If you want to tell somebody to sleep, you say dormi. If you want to tell somebody to put something down, you say pone. Remember, pone saculum in mensa. So those are all regular verbs, but these are irregular imperatives. But you can probably tell what each of them are from. Dik is from dicere, duk is from ducere, fac is from facere, ther is from there, ace is from esse, which means to eat, and s is from esse, which means to be. So each of these is like say or tell, lead, bring, do or make, bring or carry, eat, and be. So these are all commands. Where do they go best? In here. Write those sentences out or type them out on a Google Doc that you will share with me. I may give different instructions on how to upload files to me, by the way. Just chasing things down on the stream gets a little complicated after a while, so I might actually dedicate a folder for each class where you can upload your assignments, and I'll give instructions on exactly how you should name the files and where to put them. That may not happen. If you don't get instructions from me today, then go ahead and just email them to me or upload to the stream. All of this will be due on Thursday morning or Thursday by class time. So that's irregular imperatives. Exercise 12 is from the Grammatica. If you look at the last page of the chapter, or the last 2 pages, you should find the Lectio Grammatica, which is like a review of these future participles and using future participles with these verbs here. Sum es est, sumus est sunt. Remember, you can use these. This is a way to just basically another way of saying somebody's doing something in the future or is going to do something. So instead of saying ducam, which means I will lead, you could say ducturus sum. I am going to lead, or I am about to lead, or I will lead. So singulars here, plurals here, and then we have the active infinitive for the future tense, which is those urums or ura. It depends on what the subject is, of course. Usually these are used in indirect statements, so ductorum esse, and for passive future, ductum ire. These will both often be used when you have an indirect statement, because infinitives are used in indirect statements. So remember, the supine is just basically another word for that fourth principal part. We learned about supines a while ago, and say duco, ducere, duxi, ductus. The supine would be ductum, and then with iri. So that should solve that one. And then finally we have exercise 13, which is really just giving some infinitive forms for verbs that maybe they were seen during this chapter or recently. So affere, to bring something to bring to is what affere is. That's kind of a combination of ad plus fere. So then you would need the perfect active infinitive here, and then the perfect passive infinitive here. This comes from the third principal part. I'll try to write something in here to describe what I'm saying here, but basically second principal part, from the third principal part, and from the fourth principal part. And just writing out these, all 3 infinitives, 11 of them. But anyway, that's it. I kept it to 5 minutes today, and that's not bad for 3 exercises. So if anything is uncertain or unclear, as ever, please do contact me, and have a great day.